talking before this about even like dance competitions or child beauty pageants and things like that. And my daughter is an adult, but she is now a professional dancer. And we did the dance competitions, but she danced for an organization that was they were very well trained. Ballet was number one, and so their technique was really important in these dance competitions. Unfortunately, in a lot of competitions, technique is not that important, and it's how well you can twerk or how well you can do this or whatever. And a lot of those dancers that aren't trained correctly wind up with hip problems, like in their 20s or 30s. I mean, it's ridiculous. But because they were trained classically, and they would do contemporary and jazz and stuff like that, but because they were trained classically and because they weren't on the stage twerking and doing the things, they would lose a lot of competitions. Now, when there was a judge that was classically trained, they would win. It was really interesting. But if you had the hip hop judges or you had the judges that were not trained classically, they would lose. And so I think, what is that saying? And I was at a dance competition. This was group of 9-year-olds doing a dance to, albeit a great song, Chicago, the musical Chicago, Cell Block 9, right? Cell Block, yeah. And doing a competition to that, they were 9. They were wearing thigh highs and garter belts and like they were dressed like you would be in Chicago, right? In the musical Chicago, which, by the way, those are adults dressed like that. These 9-year-olds were dancing to Cell Block Tango. That's what it's called. I don't know where Cell Block 9 came from. Cell Block Tango, right? And they were dancing to this song, and it was horrifying. It was horrifying. Our whole team was watching that going, who says yes to that? A group of 9-year-olds. And so what are we teaching our kids? They did very well, by the way, in the competition.